Hi, people often ask me how long does it take to put my makeup on in the morning. They say because it looks like I wear lots of products, it must take me ages and ages, but it really doesn't. So I'm going to show you just how I do my makeup daily. So first of all, I'm going to use the new Fresh Nude Cushion Foundation from the Body Shop. So this is a lovely compact and it's the Fresh Nude Foundation. Oh, hello. And it has the netting here. And you push the sponge down and the liquid comes up. And the great thing with this is if you want a stronger coverage, then you put more on and you can reapply it as well if you wish to. I get quite rosy cheeks, as you can see, so once I've put this on, I normally put just a little bit more over the top just to touch it up. You always take it over your eyes and over your lips as well, so it evens out the whole of your skin tone. And it will also help your eyeshadow and your lipstick last that little bit longer too. It contains aloe vera gel, which is really soothing on the skin, and it's also really cooling. And if you get quite warm, flush skin, it actually takes the temperature down by 1 degree, which is brilliant. Okay, so on my cheeks here, just put a little bit more over the top and just press that into the skin. It also contains clay, so it does give a semi-matte finish too. Okay, and it's light and gentle enough to use over the eyes. It doesn't sit in the fine lines at all. Okay, and then once you've used that, you just pop that over the top, close it up, and then if you need to reapply that throughout the day at all, then you can. So at this point, I always like to put just a little bit of blusher on or bronzer on now. I'm using the Body Shop Bake to Last bronzer. I do sometimes contour, but I'm just going to do my natural bronzer just along the natural shape of my cheekbones and a small amount onto the temple so it doesn't look as though it's been applied in one harsh line. You can also take it on all areas where the light catches. So now I'm going to go onto my eyes. I'm going to be using the new Quad palette. Okay, there we are again. And these actually come with a really lovely sleeve on them that actually gives you some ideas on the back how to apply them. And it shows you 3 looks. It shows you the soft look, the almond look and the smoky eye look as well, which is really good. So you've got the 4 shades there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a clean brush because I've just dropped that one. Okay. Lovely. So I'm going to use the new brush that was brought out when we launched these eyeshadows, and this is made of elmwood and it's got a slanted brush on the end, which is great to use your eyeshadow as your eyeliner, or you can actually use it with an eyebrow makeup and use it for your eyebrows, and then a lovely eyeshadow blender brush. Okay, so I am just first of all going to use the lighter colour just as a base. And I'm applying that underneath the brow bone, so when the light catches where that's been applied, it will highlight the eye area, and just in the inner corner, kind of everywhere really, apart from on the outer side. Okay, and then I use the same brush, just flick out the excess on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to go for the medium shade and take that across the lid and just blend it up into the socket line. This is really good for an everyday look. And then if you now want to make that a bit heavier and a bit darker, I would then take your darker shade. Okay, and I'm going to apply this on the outer corner of the eye. So this is now what would make this quite a smoky finish. I am obviously going to be blending that, but I just want to show you. Halfway across and halfway up into the socket line. Okay, and if you have any powder that falls down, then you just get your blusher brush or your foundation brush and blend that in. So as you can see, I've kind of applied it halfway across and halfway up. Looks a bit blocky at the moment, and then you take the amazing blender brush and just smudge that into place. Okay, I'm using brushes of course, but just want to touch that with your fingers. As long as your hands are clean, that's fine. Just like to check how that looks. Okay, looking okay. Right, so rather than use an eyeliner, now if this was the evening look, I would definitely be using my liquid eyeliner. And what I'm going to do now is I've just noticed, got a bit of eyeshadow. The light's very bright. It's making that look probably worse than what it is. But I'm just touching up with my fresh new foundation powder puff. Okay, so rather than use an eyeliner, what I'm going to do now is take the slanted end of the brush and take the darker eyeshadow. And I'm actually going to do it in here. So sweep that across the eye. And then halfway across underneath. And this just makes it nice and smoky. And just gives that more of a defined finish. Now I wear glasses all the time, so I do like my eye makeup to look a bit stronger, because there's a certain amount of the glasses that does hide that. And just soften that into place. Okay, so you can see it has gone more smoky and it has gone darker. If you're finding it's going too dark and you don't like that, then what you can do is just put more lighter underneath the brow bone. Then I'm going to use Super Volume Mascara in the black. Going to apply to the bottom lash, top lashes first. Okay, and these contains beeswax. So they are 100% vegetarian, but this one in particular isn't vegan because of the beeswax in there. But this just helps to make the eyelashes more volumized. Okay. If you're obviously using this on somebody else or on a friend, make sure you use a disposable applicator. Okay, and just a little tip, don't actually pump your mascara. Instead, I kind of twist it, wiggle it a bit and pull it out. If you pump it, it traps the air, and that's what makes the mascaras dry out. And then once that's dry, a little bit onto the bottom lashes as well. Again, because I wear glasses, I like all the extra definition I can get. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit of eyebrow makeup on. So this is the eyebrow pencil, and it has the brush on one end to brush your eyebrows into place. The eyebrow pencil, and I'm just going along the natural shape of the eyebrows. Okay, just filling that in. Again, use your brush if you want to. And I've already used a highlighter underneath my brow bone, but if you want to, you can actually then take the highlighter on the end and actually just take a small line underneath the eyebrow just to shape that as well. So I am just going to finish off with the lips. Okay, and I'm actually going to use the new amazing matte liquid lips. Now I've got red nails on today, and I am going to go for a bit of red. So they're really creamy and they smell great. And there's about 9 or 10 shades of these. So this is obviously quite strong. I am going for that stronger look today. But there are some more neutral shades if you prefer softer. This is the number 14, which is the more red shade. And once they dry, they do dry nice and matte, but they last for ages, and they're only £6, which is brilliant. So you saw me a few times touching up there with my blusher brush, and if I needed any more blusher on, I would do that now. And that's it. So obviously I've been talking throughout that, and stopping and starting a little bit, but we're still only on 9 minutes, and that is like your full makeup. I've gone really from a daytime look to an evening look sort of straight away, so it really doesn't have to take ages to do. So I'm now off. Hope you all have a good day. Bye.